The Tragedy of the Commons by Wilbert. Rapacity, acquisitiveness, greed, self-interest, self-gain. These are the causes of seemingly inevitable tragedy of commons. Essentially, commons seek out the greatest benefits from a given resource, so their self-interest and neglection for the group's overall well-being depletes and extinguishes the group's overall long-term well-being. Let's say there's a nuclear power plant with 5 chains. There are 5 individuals who own these plants: Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-il, Genghis Khan, Confucius, and Something Wrong. Let's start with some background. There are 3 main levels of nuclear waste. The low-level waste, which is trash from local hospitals and dental offices. The middle level, true waste, is transuranic waste from the excretion of the nuclear weapons departments. Then there's high-level waste, which is spent fuel rods from used power plants. And these are quite radioactive, but they are safely put within safety containers. But if something were to happen to them, devastation would occur everywhere. Because salt beds are non-porous, it's the perfect candidate for a place to store nuclear waste. These salt beds are located at WIP, Waste Isolation Power Plant, and they ensure the safety of the people. Also, as an effort to help ensure the safety, the people who create the nuclear waste rods have an unspoken agreement of a max of 700 tons of nuclear fuel rods that will be sent to this isolation plant. This will ensure that there is no influx and that the salt, going at a rate of 3 inches per year, can cover up the area. Hey, I'm the Kim Jong-un. I think that if I raise my Kim Jong-un fuel rods, then everybody will have the more energy and I will have the more money. Everyone else soon begins to follow Kim Jong-il, and all of them end up creating a huge amount of fuel rods. Kim Jong-un starts by saying, I want to follow daddy, so I'm going to do the same thing as him. Then Confucius say, wise men go for the money. I'm the wise man. Genghis Khan wants to conquer everyone, but he refuses to speak. And something's wrong with him. Afterwards, everyone is suffering from this because the area is riddled with radioactive waste, and the salt cannot produce at enough rate to seal it. This all could have been avoided if all 5 of the power plant owners could have agreed to a regulation limit that allowed them to only excrete 700 tons of uranium fuel. This is based off the nation's average of 71,000 tons from 104 reactors. Punishments and enforcements could have been put on the regulations that would ensure that everyone would follow it. Another way could have been finding alternatives to just gaining the same amount of electricity. There are other ways such as hydroelectric power, geothermal energy, wind power, solar energy, biofuel, and radiant energy, and the list goes on and on. Overall, if everyone had come together and worked together, they could have preserved the entire area from being destroyed by nuclear waste. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Except for Chinatown.